Damn it! This fight is too much.
It's surprising how much one's power increases when they are at full strength.
Pathetic fool! All this power and you not even use its full potential!
It's not nice being ganged up on, is it? But that's the only way you stand a chance at defeating us.
Mage, we must retreat. We cannot win this fight. No, you cannot. However, I still have something.
Listen to your comrade. You have lost. Surrender, and your life shall be spared.
Comrade? Spared? You forget about our pride. He's nothing more than a tool to me. However, he will soon become my greatest weapon.
What is this?
A barrier. Only a strong force will be able to break it.
What are you plotting, Mage? You have determination, but your humanity stops you fighting at the best of your ability. So I'm going to remove that which holds you back.
No, I will not allow this to happen.
It's too late. What are you doing to me? You're about to witness the power of an abomination!
Not again. Like I felt before. Is this their doing?
So he already has the ability to sense the darkness. I wasn't expecting this much from him.
An abomination! This is what the Dragon Knights fell against.
Can we even handle that?
I have encountered these monsters before. Do not fear, we shall defeat it. But you must be on your own guard.
Now go! Destroy them all!
Magic is its strength and weakness. Strike with your weapons combined with my magic.
No! Father's sword. The ultimate weapon. And I just destroyed it.
What's happened to me? I feel empty.
What's wrong with him?
No matter how many abominations I have slain, I will never be able to stand the sight of the aftermath. When a human is turned into an abomination, their soul is absorbed by the mage so the inner demon can take its place. When the demon is destroyed, all that remains is an empty vessel. In a few minutes, this man will perish into nothingness.
There's gotta be something we can do for him.
I'm afraid not. The deed is already done.
Serves him right. He chose his fate.
No one deserves that, Ray. Not even Xeno's followers.
Please do not let this continue. Take my life and end this suffering. So long, Dragonite. You were far more than I expected.
That was horrible to witness. Are you happy with what you have done?
Very. The information I have collected from observing your fight will be very beneficial for Master Orpheus.
Orpheus. So he now serves Lord Xenocrates.
As will all of us eventually, including you.
Do you know the man he spoke of?
Yes, well I used to at least. He is no longer the person I once knew.
So, old man, what's the deal? Who are you anyway?
Allow me to introduce myself. Audan Arundar, Wizard of the First Order.
The First Order? group of wizards sworn to protect the planet.
It is good to know some still know of us. As time has passed, we've become forgotten, like the Dragon Knights and the Crystals of Chaos.
So how do you know me? I want answers from you.
I'm sure you do, but first let's return to my home. We will be safer there, and you three can be properly healed.
Well, fine. Lead the way.
Oh no, walking there will take a while. We shall simply teleport there.
Say what?
Only a rare few have travel sickness from teleportation.
Of all the people.
Shut the hell up, Kai!
I swear, you two never stop.
I sense some rivalry here. But enough of that. You wanted answers.
Yeah, you're right.
It seems your stomach wants something other than answers. I suggest we all eat first. This may take some time to explain anyway.
I won't say no to food.
However, I am not much of a cook.
Well, I so happen to be. Allow me to cook us up something. Just thanks for helping us.
That sounds splendid.
Had enough to eat?
Of course.
Apparently someone else hasn't.
Delicious.
Are you finished yet?
You have eaten more in the space of an hour than I have a week!
Is this how a mage of the First Order acts?
Well, if it wasn't for me, you may not have eaten anything tonight, so I suggest you both calm down.
That's fair, I guess. Sorry, I'm just anxious, that's all.
No, you're right. Come you want answers, I will give them to you. Let's start from the beginning. A few years before your birth, a prophecy was revealed that a darkness from the old world would seek to find the Crystals of Chaos, and use their power to take over the planet. Instantly, the mages of the First Order sought to find who and when, but this was not known till a few years to come. However, we discovered another prophecy that the firstborn son of a Dragon Knight would rise up and defeat the one who sought the crystals.
And that person is me. My father said as much.
I knew your father, and I also knew he was the last Dragon Knight alive, so ultimately his son was the only one the prophecy spoke of.
And you told him this, right?
Indeed. As you can tell, he was proud, but at the same time worried. He knew that his son would instantly be under the threat from the followers of Chaos. So he took you away somewhere where you would be safer to train. That was the Westland Woods, far away from any of the kingdoms and hidden deep within the forest we see today.
I always wondered how we came to be there, especially after Father's travels.
If we hadn't been taken there, I guess we would never have met each other.
Well, I'm glad I was raised there then.
You must have found this Westlands peaceful, but unaware to you, Kai, the outside world was beginning to stir, and the presence of this growing darkness began to seep its way across the new world. It soon became apparent that this power was coming from the old world, and unfortunately the Westlands was extremely close to it.
If this was known, why was Kai not taken away from there?
Because his father came to realize, Kai had only heard tales of what the War of the Crystals did to this world, and never saw the effects for himself. Without Kai seeing true despair, he would never have found the determination he has now.
So you're saying my father knew he would be killed?
It was inevitable. No matter where you two went, you would have been found. So he came to me one evening and asked me for me to wait for you to reach my location, and from there, guide you on your journey.
You knew what was going to happen, and you stood by and did nothing? All those people. Your magic could have saved them.
Kai, calm down.
Do not think I feel shame of that, but if I came to you, I would have been killed by one of Zeno's commanders. I promised your father I would wait for you so I could be your guide on this quest. I do not break a promise.
Father, why? Why would you throw your life away from me like that? So, that's the truth of this prophecy, that innocent people would be killed in order for me to find my resolve to stop xenocrats?
I know how this must feel for you, but can you honestly say without the determination of avenging your father, that you would have had survived against your fight with Ryder?
I guess you're right. My rage is what gave me the power to hold my own.
Emotion is a key element to winning a fight. I know this myself.
So that is why these events took place, Kai. The stepping stones from your rise to power, and the true start of your journey.
How did you know who I was, Audan?
Cain said if anyone was to go with his son, it would be you, Myra. And I guess his theory was proven correct. However, I was not told anything about you.
This is Ray. He lived in our village too. I wouldn't say we are friends. That's probably why my father didn't tell you about him. He would be the last person Dad would expect to help me.
Like I said, I'm doing this for my own reasons, not for Kai.
I see. Interesting. Well, Ray, I see you have a great amount of strength, and I also feel destiny has something in store for you too.
You do? Like what?
We shall see. Over time.
Well, at least that's all cleared up. So what's your plan?
Whatever plan you made won't do any good now. This was my father's sword, and it's destroyed. He told me this was the ultimate weapon for a Dragon Knight.
This weapon is not destroyed. The Dragonfire Saber is a unique weapon for each Dragon Knight. It was created to take on the form specific for each Dragon Knight's power and style of fighting. This form must be what your father wielded it as. With my magic imbued into it, the sword can take its true form for you, Kai. That is why it shattered. It is waiting to be awoken.
Thank God. I must admit, this weapon was hard to wield, but I felt its power at all times.
Service of justice, protector of the light, power of the Dragon Knight, take your true form.
This is my weapon's true form then?
That is an impressive sword. It must suit your fierce power, Kai.
This will take getting used to, and we don't have much time.
Actually, part of my plan involves you getting used to the sword, Kai. You fought Ryder, head of the Commanders of Chaos, but you were not able to fight him after his power increased. Therefore, you need training over a certain amount of time to increase your fighting capabilities.
How long do you plan for that?
1 month will provide you with plenty of training.
A month?
How the hell can we afford a month of training for Kai? The world could be doomed by then.
Little known to you three, this house is surrounded by a time-suppressing barrier made by myself. Time inside goes faster than the outside world. Therefore, a month of training in here would only mean a day passing in the outside worlds.
That's incredible.
Well, if it's only a day, I'm sure I can live with that. If that's fine with you, Ray.
If it means you can fight without relying on me, I'm all for it.
Kai, your training will be intense, but is required. By the end, I want you to have Ray's stamina, Myra's speed, and my resistance to the dark arts.
That's a lot to achieve in a month.
With your determination, I know you can easily do it.
Very well.
There are still a few things I was told to give you both. Firstly, Myra, from your true master, I present these blades.
Are these what I think they are?
Indeed, the blades of dawn.
He told me these were lost long ago, and were wielded by some of the most talented rogues.
Obviously, he believed you were worthy of them.
Thank you, Master.
And for you, Kai.
What is this? This is the armor of a Dragon Knight?
Not just any. This was your father's armor. He gave it to me after knowing of your destiny. It was rather damaged, but with my magic I have managed to restore it to its original quality and durability.
Dad.
Kai?
Leave him. This is a lot for one person to take in.
I hope he can handle this. The fate of our world lies on his shoulders.
As his comrades, we must keep him going.
Father, you gave me a sword, armor, and legacy. Do you truly think I have what it takes to be a Dragon Knight and save the world?
Kai, are you okay?
I don't know anymore.
Come on, talk to me.
I feel both honored and angry.
Angry at whom?
Myself.
Why? What reason do you have?
Before all this happened, I was a spoiled brat, moaning about my destiny and taking it out on the one person who gave me that. My last words before I found my father dying, cruel and hurtful. I told him I was fed up of listening to him, and in my mind I wanted to prove to him I was ready. But in reality, I wasn't. Even though he believed in me and told me he was proud, I still feel like I'm letting him down.
Kai,
Myra,
you haven't let anyone down. He stood up against one of the most powerful warriors on the planet and lived to tell the tale. You protected those that you loved and did not give in to Xenocrits. If your father wasn't proud of you for that, then he was not the man I thought he was.
You really think so, don't you?
Me and Ray are proud of you, although he would never admit to it. He told me that he respected you for standing up against someone whose power was far greater than your own.
I'll make sure I don't tell him.
When you're ready, come back inside. Audan is waiting for you.
So, Kai, I guess we will be traveling together for some time.
You know you don't have to stay with me.
In a way, I do. I want to see how far my rival is willing to go to defeat someone. And also, with you, I feel like I'm reaching the answer I'm searching for.
Come on, Ray. Tell me, what are you searching for?
My home.
Come again?
You and Myra both were raised in Westlands, but I have no memory of my original home. My oldest memory is meeting you at the Westland Woods.
So, you want to find your past?
Yes, so much of my past is a mystery, and with you traveling and going to different parts of the planet, we may stumble upon my past.
Well, Ray, if that's what you want, I will help find your past for you too. You've helped me up till now. I should do what I can for you, as a thanks.
Very well. I will continue to fight by your side till we both achieve our goals.
That sounds good to me.
I'll meet you inside, Kai.
My name is Kai Drake. I am the last Dragon Knight on the planet. My quest is to fulfill my destiny, to protect the crystals of chaos and defeat the Dark Lord Xenocrits. I'm ready.
You're the fitting image of your father, Kai.
Thank you, Audan.
We have 1 month to train. All of you must work hard in order to push your powers past your own limits. We have a long road to travel, but it'll all be worth it once you reach its end.
Let's not waste any more time. In 1 month, I will be known as the legendary Dragon Knight.